Happy Saturday. Thank you all very much for coming out. And again, this is Starsector with the Nexerlin and Star Wars mods. If you're not familiar with the Star Wars mods, basically it just adds factions from Star Wars factions and ships and technology related to those guys into the game. It's not a full mod yet. I don't know if it's even supposed to be, but there are star systems. Let's see. So we have Coruscant Prime, which is getting devastated. That's the Empire. Then we have Sandrilla, which is the New Republic. Then up here in the north somewhere, I think it is. We have Mandalorian Prime up there. They get a couple of planets in this area. And they have Raxus Prime. This is the CIS. This is the droid army stuff. And then we have down here. Oh, we have Ryloth. That's Zand Consortium. I think that's their home system. Mustafar. There's Black Sun over there. Zand. There we go. This is the Old Republic down here and the Camino system. It's almost like the safety gear stuff. I know, it's weird how it works, isn't it? So anyway, it's funny when you start a new game, is the Star Wars factions always start off in certain locations. Doesn't matter if it's a random star system or random galaxy or not. They always start off in basically relatively the same areas. Coruscant is relatively close to Sandrilla. Mandalore is north of them, and then the CIS is north of them. And then of course the Old Republic is down here, and Black Sun is down here too. And the Zand Consortium, I don't know where they're supposed to be. I guess they're Ryloth, I guess. Mustafar is the Black Sun. I'm not exactly sure. I'm guessing that's their home systems, Mustafar and Ryloth. But that doesn't look quite right, does it? That's all glummed together. So is this one. No, it's not. That's right. But anyway, so the actual Star Wars system, or this particular playthrough, it's basically just the Star Wars factions, and took out all the major vanilla systems or factions like Hegemony and Tritachyon. Those guys, those aren't in this game. And as you can see, so we have Black Sun, Criminal Organization, CIS, the droid armies for the Droid War or for Clone Wars. Then of course I have the Empire, who's getting their ass kicked by everybody. Ludic Path is from vanilla, just to cause trouble. Mandalorians, the Republic, Old Republic, Revolutionary. These guys are part of some other mod that I'm using right now. For some reason they get thrown in. Zand Consortium, another Star Wars criminal tech group. Independence, of course, and then Pirates. So that's their factions currently. Okay, and then we have Gimpy. This particular playthrough, we are doing a syndicate type run, where we are not the good guys, not technically the bad guys. Well, I guess we are technically the bad guys, but we're trying not to be the bad guys, and more importantly, we don't have any commissions with any factions. We don't have alliances with any of them either. We could, I guess, if we really wanted to, but we don't currently. And yeah. Anyway, Gimpy is currently level 27 out of 40. We're running a mod currently so that we can get over level 15 for vanilla. And the reason for that is just because we want all the boxes filled in. These are all our colonies currently. We've got 5 of them in the same system, basically our home system, and we just kicked out everybody else. We had pirates and I think the Empire in here. We kicked all of them out, took the planets, created a couple of new colonies, that kind of stuff. As you can see, we have nothing but AIs for most of our governorship, except for Gimpy down here on this one, which we could plug in another AI if we wanted to, but we don't need to right now. What else? So, oh, and all our colonies are connected by stargates. That's one thing I've been trying to do. Start a new colony, make sure there's a stargate there, so that we can get there really quickly if we have to. So that's that. Current income, 200,000 per month, so we're doing pretty well there. Our economy is finally coming into shape, and so we're able to build more stuff, that kind of thing. And then our fleet. So this is our current fleet. Flagship is a aggressor Mandalorian Star Destroyer, pretty solid ship. Then we also have Azure Heavy Mandalorian Cruiser, nice little gunship, lots of medium-sized guns on it, does its job well. Then we have Victory 2 Star Destroyer, which is...
Hello everyone.
There it goes.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Saturday. And as I was saying, this is a Victory 2 class Star Destroyer. It's basically a gunship for the most part. Some small energy, some good medium energy hard points, and then of course 2 fighter bays. And compare and contrast that to the Victory 1. The Victory 1 is basically a missile boat. It doesn't have as many fighter bays, but it does have... actually, I think we have one waiting to get fixed up. Yeah. So we have a Victory 1 here that we currently have mothballed. Oh, it does have 2 fighter bays. Okay. So I guess the main difference between the two is the Victory 1 has 8 small missiles and the 2 does not. And then we have 2 Venators. These guys are... I'm sure you've seen these in the Clone Wars and that kind of stuff. These are... Star Destroyers. These are the Imperial, the Empire version, not the Republic version. What's the difference? I don't know. Paint job. The Republic ones are red, painted red, and these are painted black. I think that's the only significant difference between the two of them. And then, yeah, they're basically carriers. They're good. They're decent gunships, but their strength is carriers carrying 5 squadrons. Then we have this Providence CIS destroyer. This is we're keeping this thing around because it has ballistic hard points on it, which work. It's a very solid ship, in all honesty. It's got 6 medium ballistic hard points, 3 on each side, so it's good for... You put some flat cannons on there and it destroys missiles and fighters, no problem. But they're also good against other ships too. But that's actually a very solid ship. And then we have 2 acclimators. These are basically just smaller Star Destroyers, in all honesty. Except they got some missile hard points, a little bit of point defense, some medium hard points, and 3 fighter bays. Again, very solid ships for their size as cruisers here in Starsector. Then we have Vindicator Heavy Custom Cruiser, basically just a gunship. Or is it? No, it's not just a gunship. It's basically even a smaller Star Destroyer. It's really what it is. And then we have the immobilizer. This is things with gravity well generators, which are used to shut down enemy missiles. Basically what they do is they get close to where the missiles are coming in. They turn on the gravity well generators. They can't move themselves, but all the enemy missiles in the area just basically become non-functional, which is very useful. And then we have Townfall Carrier. This is basically just a cheap destroyer-sized carrier. Or I shouldn't say cheap, inexpensive. These actually are pretty good. Again, because you get basically bring in 4 squadrons of fighters relatively cheaply. And then these things, which have been a little surprise, is Corona class Black Sun armed frigates. These guys are technically destroyers, but they're very solid. With the 4 small energy for point defense, 8 medium energy, which we put some heavy turbo lasers with some ion cannons on there. And then it has 8 small missile hard points, which are very useful, and then 1 fighter bay. These guys are very competent. They've been a kind of a surprise. What's funny is, based on the description, they're supposed to be like crappy, but it turns out they're actually pretty effective, especially if you have multiples, because it's a lot of missiles flying around. And again, if you equip them correctly with, like, say, ion cannons and whatever, they can help shut down larger ships and stuff, while not being the main focus with a larger ship in the area. And then we have 2 of these Arquitens light Imperial cruisers. Again, these are just even a smaller type Star Destroyer. A little bit of energy, a little bit of missile, fighter bag. Again, these guys are frigates, and they're pretty capable too. And then we have this Vigil class Imperial Corvette, which is basically just not a frigate. It's just a gunship. It's a frigate with a decent amount of medium energy for its size, and small energy. So basically, this thing's main role is to engage other frigates and maybe a destroyer or two with its larger guns. And this is another Mandalorian assault ship. 2 small missiles, 8 medium energy. So again, these guys, good firepower, especially for their size. And again, their main job is to engage other frigates, blow them up, and help support against the larger ships with their larger weapons. Dun, dun, dun. Which they actually need to be tweaked a little bit, it looks like. It's got a mixture of weapons in there, which I'm not real fond of. That's what it's supposed to look like. 2 concussion missile launchers, 2 heavy ion cannons, 4 heavy quads. And this one's got a mixture in there because we didn't have all the parts for it at the time. So I'll have to clean that up maybe. And then last but not least of the military ships, we have these Crusader Mandalorian Corvettes. These are strictly little frigate gunships meant to shoot down missiles and fighters and stuff. But they're also capable of destroying ships of their own size too. And then down to the bottom of the list here, these are all the ships we're currently tagging around with us. Currently mothballed, so they don't eat up resources, that kind of thing, but they are still in the process of being repaired. This one is, we're going to be transferring this over to our 2nd fleet that's floating around in this star system currently. It's going to be adding this to them and help them out with that. That'll actually become their flagship because that'll be the biggest ship in the fleet, I think. Oh yeah, Allegiance. We picked up an Allegiance near the end of the stream last week. This will be our flagship eventually once it gets repaired a little bit because those 3 damage mods are pretty hefty in what they are. So we're just waiting for that to get repaired and that will become our flagship. How long will it take? A couple months. A couple months, depends on how everything goes. Because basically every month we have a chance to make one of these orange ticks go away. So there's what, 6 there. So 7 months for all the ships currently to get repaired. But we'll see how it goes. So that's where we are. I'm gonna need to finish this thing up. It's got 10 points to spend on something. Yes, at least something bigger. Finally. Finally something bigger. Okay, so this thing's missing 10 points. So integrated targeting, reinforced bulkheads, redundant shield generator, more armor. You could add some more capacitors and stuff up there if we want, or you can upgrade these guys. So this is a bomber. Do we have any 15-point bombers? Doom Lizard Fighter, that's not a bomber. Great gunship. This is technically a bomber. Get an extra K. Oh, we got a bunch of K-Wings. Well then. Put the K-Wings in there. I didn't realize we had so many. K-Wings up there, you don't carry them. It's a gunship, so that's a... So compare these to a K-Wing. Is there that much of a difference, I guess? So K-Wings are 375, 250, 200. It's about the same as far as defenses go. Weapons, though. We got the quad laser cannon, 2 concussion missiles, 2 ion torpedoes, 4 protons. So the K-Wings are a little bit better fighting other fighters. Gunship isn't bad, but it does have this doesn't have ion cannons, does it? Oh, it does have ion torpedoes. It's a slightly different role. The crates can pound ships with the ion cannons, while this has ion torpedoes. Get the oppressor, so we'll leave that one there. These guys. Pursuit craft. These guys are huge. They got a lot of firepower on them as far as those lasers go. So leave them there. Got missile boats. There's a K-wings. We got B-wings, and then we've got these bombers, which are iron torpedoes, proton torpedoes, that kind of stuff. We can live with that. Assault fighters. You're not too horrible. Couple of missile boats. Prototype bombers. They got proton bombs, so these are really good against the larger ships. And then regular TIE bombers, which are surprisingly effective too for the point cost. Not good there. Oof. Oh, sorry, we're running TIE bombers on this one too, along with the V-wing, which isn't too horrible. The V-wing is kind of like basically an X-wing, but it's an interceptor. And these guys are the same build with the T-70 X-wings, those are the newer versions, and then of course the missile boats. Those work. TIE Defender, missile boats. Interdictor bombers, these are good. These hit really hard against the larger ships, and then TIE Defenders. Okay, so that works. Assault fighters. What else do we have to be 10-pointers? Not a bomber. We actually want fighters on this one. Now the buzz droid stuff. Buzz droid missiles, heavy laser cannons, 2 ion cannons. Actually, it's just pretty multi-role for them. Put them on that one. Same over here. So we play with that. These guys have missile boats. Nothing for you, and then no more for anybody else. Okay, so we're good there. Okay, so again, we have to find the fleet for this one. And I think we took... So, keep hearing me talking about a second fleet. We have a special forces. So this is a special task group. You don't have direct control over them, but you can give them orders, and you can assign ships to them and stuff. And when they lose ship, this is how many ships they've lost, and you can actually have these ships replaced if you're willing to pay for it. So not the cheapest way to go, but it does work. Put them on independent mode so they go whatever they want, or you can give orders, control a system, orbit a system or location, follow the player, we have to player location, participate in a raid, that kind of stuff. So right now they're supposed to be following me. And you can assign ships to that particular fleet, which you'll see once they get to us, and you can assign captains to the ships too. Can they defend our main planet? They can. I can have them actually orbit this planet, and they will stay here. But right now, once we have, their actually main job right now is to patrol the system. So I don't know where they're coming from, but yeah, all kinds of pings coming in, it looks like. So they could be one of them. That's not them. This is one of our patrol fleets. And that's a pretty nice patrol fleet. Could use some better ships. Smaller than the Venators. There they are right there. So here they come flying in. So that's a current fleet there. Ta-da. We'll talk to them. Then we're going to configure. Going to give them that thing. So the question is, is like, so when you have all these ships, that you've been salvaging, you haven't been selling, and what do you do with them? You put them into the secondary fleet. That's what you do. So you have this nice little big, eventually, hopefully, a big fleet to protect your system, to assist with the regular patrols and stuff. So that, and then we go assign officers. Assign her to that one. And that's her job. Damage control, combat endurance, target analysis. So we're going to assign her to a slightly bigger ship. Like, the Acclimator. Even that one. So, and then she's the commander of the fleet. So you can assign any of these guys as commander, but she's currently this. So that, and you can train a commander. And this is basically, you have up to 3 things to train her as. In this case, she's doing the fight. Unfortunately, they don't really tell you what this stuff does. I wish they did. But we got fighter uplink, it's a carrier group, and officer management. Again, I have no idea what these do because they don't actually tell you. Click on them doesn't do anything. But you can choose up to 3 of them for the commander. Transfer officers, revive lost ships. This is the expensive part. So you do this, confirm, and it tells you how much it's going to cost. $139,000 to get this thing back into the fleet. Do you want to do that right now? Not really. We'll worry about that later. So, anyway, we're done. And leave. So, then we go back here, and go back, and we're going to tell them to patrol the system. Which system are they going to patrol? This is our home system, Cronny. So, confirm. And now they'll just fly around here and do their thing. And you can actually rename the fleet and everything. In this case, it's Park's fleet because that's her name. It's Park. And so it's her fleet, but we can rename it if we want. All the kind of fun stuff. It's kind of cool. How many of these can you have? I think only 1. I think. Although I haven't really tried. I don't think we can do a second fleet. And to start the fleet, you just have to go in and talk to like the station commander. So you can only do 1 at a time. 1 special task group at a time. That's how that works. And bar. Hard drinking spacer. And got a mule fading. Hey, we're not going to buy that from you. Shifty woman feeling cyberjack mod. What's this for? Oh, this is for security code, so we don't really need. And leave. Okay, so forgot to look at our inventory. Oh, we got lucky last Saturday. We picked up, like I said, a bunch of alpha cores because we were lucky enough to have a remnant fleet or remnants invade or raiding one of our systems, and it brought in a bunch of battleships and big cruisers for that, and as a result we ended up with a bunch of alpha cores. Yeah, it works out sometimes. So storage, stuff goes in storage. I got a fair amount of supplies right now. There's our market. What's the drug situation look like? Bought. They want 1,200. They're paying 500. There's a little bit of money to be made there. Nice luck. Yeah, I guess. So we can buy these drugs that we're producing on this planet. Buy them at slightly reduced cost, which we will. These supplies a little bit cheaper than normal. We'll buy those too. And we'll pick up some extra medication. Don't we have in storage? We have some in storage. 1,300. But my math is bad. There. Okay, we're only going to take roughly 1,200 because once you get over 1,200 sold on that planet we're going to, the price is going to go down. So, just want to do that. We got plenty of fuel. Crew. Got plenty of crew. Got a fair amount of Marines. It's tough to sell these guys at some point. What's this? Spaceport Megaport. Not a gas giant, not extreme weather, not extreme tectonic ability or activity. So can't do it on this planet because we've got extreme weather here. Or do we? We do. We need to get rid of that extreme weather. That. So we're going to plug that in. Why are we headed up here? Why would I be going up here? I think that's where the fleet we just connected to. I think that's where they were. Again, we can't do tectonic ability, right? Nope. Colonies. We can go plug this thing over here. This is in the same system. And we're going to plug it in over here. Salaka. Loka, Laka, whatever. Anyway, go this way and go plug in that terraforming type stuff. What does it actually do? So, oh, this is the Fullerene spool. This key to the construction of a space elevator. Great improve the efficiency of the logistics between the surface and a planet at low orbit. So spaceport and megaport is where it wants to be in, or plugs into. See, and there's our little. No, that's not them. There's them. So they're going to be flying around the system, doing whatever they do. And right over there. And then we also have a. We started a colony over in the gas giant over here to produce fuel for us. That's the name. My highly inventive name, Fuel Depot. And the goal for today. What's the goal for today? What should we do? Well, we got the elite. Gotta get the allegiance up and running. Maybe we'll beat up on some more pirates. Cease fire from the Mandalorians. Sure. This, that, and plug in that thing. So, increases accessibility by 30%, currently at 113, 143 now. So what does that do? This does... same faction imports and exports limited to 19 units. Basically, you can import and export stuff more. So basically, make more money. 120 credits per month right now. But anyway, all this stuff can be more. We can export and import more stuff onto this planet. See that we're producing light industry. You got mining, food. So fairly productive planet. That's why it's making so much money. Unfortunately, it is maxed out. We got a military base here to up its defenses, which is pretty decent. So it's producing Marines here too. Those guys. Okay, so it's all set. Here. Could use another captain. What can you do? Aggressive, perfect. So impact mitigation, that's armor takes less damage, and energy weapons do more damage up close. So why him? Because we needed somebody right there. And we'll mentor you. We want you to be aggressive, and we also need to level up. Nope. And as always, if you want somebody named after you, you can use your acorns by clicking on the squirrel at the bottom of your chat window with the numbers next to it, so how many acorns you currently have. Just click on the squirrel, brings up the window, and then choose Name Generator and say, hey, I want to be one of the captains, and then we'll go through the process. Keep in mind, you cannot be somebody whose name's already taken, like Darth Vukruz, or Fanny the Droid Cat, or Mad Owl. Anybody else in here? Oh, Xanthium's in here too. I like this name, Zun 2. That name just cracks me up. Anyway, so again, use your acorns to become a captain. You can't die. If you want a ship named after you, that's an option too. But keep in mind, ships die. Ships can die. Just keep that in mind. Okay. So, now what? Oh, we gotta go sell our drugs. Sorry, we're not selling their drugs. We're delivering medication. Are you still alive? I don't know. I don't know if you're alive in this playthrough. It's that. We have Vukruz. We have Fanny. We have Matt. That's Tully. I don't think we have a Desperator in this one. Desperator. Yeah, I don't see a Desperator here. So that was that. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have a Desperator here. Oh, and I think not your operatives, administrator, officers. So officers. Now these guys, even when you put them into the other fleet, you still have to pay them. I think. Or do you? Oh, actually, no, we don't, because the commander of the other fleet actually isn't here. So I guess when you put them into the other fleet, you don't have to worry about paying them anymore. White Mando guy, maybe prior. Yeah, probably. Probably. So the white Mando guy, the white one. You mean the Stormtrooper? Or the new guy? The white armor. That's yeah, we don't have a white Mandalorian here. That's Xanthium. Yeah, we don't have one here. Not fitting that description. I didn't even know there was a white armored Mandalorian. I'm saying it doesn't exist, but anyway. So Ba, 3 light years away in the Dawood system. So pretty close. Where are we? Right there. So pirates and their drugs. Pick a next victim. Transponders off. So, which victim would you like to be? These 3 are taken. This one is open. All these guys are open. That guy's open. So all these guys are open. Obi-Wan's taken. Everyone else is open. Gundam? What's Gundam? Which one is Gundam? Or the Gungan? Not Gundam, he's a Gungan. Is that the one you want to be? that one. Why not? I agree. Why not? Mrs. Gimpy hates it when I say why not. She asks me, what do you want? I go, or is this good? And I go, sure, why not? She hates it when I do that to her. Okay, so now as far as what can he do though? He's actually supposed to be a carrier type person. We can put you in one of the acclimators instead of one of these guys. So you're going to see a little bit more often. I can.
Hey Gimpy,
Yeah,
have you hydrated lately?
I have.
If not, you really should.
I know. Okay, off we go. We gotta go deliver some medications to a needy pirate station and hopefully make some bucks off of it. Why are we eating up 33 supplies per day? Mining at the fuel depot is completed. Just a second. Fuel depot needs so it's mining the volatiles, which no bonuses but no negatives. This is going to be our fuel depot. So once its population gets up a little bit higher, we'll build a refinery, fuel refinery. And welcome to December here in a second. There we go. So income's down to 7. Well, we just produced a bunch of stuff. That's what the items are for. Basically made some guns and whatever. Oh.
Guns off.
No. Fukuos, did you see that we have blueprints for an eclipse? It's so cheap to build. Switching Rocketville with domestic goods and luxury goods. These guys, they want to fight. We'll fight you. I don't know why they're... Who's got a bounty on me today? Mandalorians aren't happy with you. We just made peace with them. So you're doing that dirty work. I don't know what they're thinking, but whatever. For the 2 model, I don't think I have a blueprint for the 2. Just go kill him. We'll just go kill him. Nobody here is really fast. So, okay. So our gunship. This is the aggressor, Mandalorian aggressor, Star Destroyer. A couple of fighter squadrons, 3 fighter squadrons actually. 2 K-wings, the TIE defenders, and of course it's got the big chin gun on this thing. How do you turn something off auto alternating? Switch to ability set. Toggle shield to an active system. Vent flux, hold fire. Strafe and turn to cursor. Toggle auto fire, so control 1. There. No alternating, right? Oh, that's auto fire. Again, I looked at the wrong button. That's auto fire. I don't want to do toggle auto fire. We're just alternating stuff. Huh. So ability slot 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring flight to a stop or move slowly. Oh, that's actually out flying around. I don't want to do. How do you switch from cycling and group fire? So, apparently can't do it here. We'll live. Uh-oh, here they come. Kill those guys first. Or try to kill those guys first. Get them fighters. Oh, fighters destroyed because too much point defense there. So, calling fighters for more shooting later. Love the chin guns on these things. They're slower than shit, but they hit hard. Venting. Ah. Venting, calling fighters. I heard a little bit. Oops, kill that corpse. Where's everybody? Why aren't they helping me? There's Rukul's doing his thing. Why are you guys so far back here? Now to deal with that one. You know what? I forgot about the tractor beam. killing my plasma bolt thingies. Okay. You look pretty beat up. Condor, I just realized what you were.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back.
More than likely.
Thank you for watching.
Get rid of some of this hard flux and go. Look at them sneaking over here. Kill those guys. Who knows what you're doing? Go kill that guy. So that's a Heron, right? Yes. Sucks to be you. Are these the fighters that are still leftovers that are flying around? They're coming from somewhere else. From somewhere else. Tractor beam not ready yet.
Deactivating tractor beam.
Going through. Sort of. I think we won. Okay. So those guys chickened out. Okay, that's who's his job to chase them down. Give you some those guys. A little bit extra firepower and go. And two still get away. So Fury Light Support Cruiser. Nah, we don't want to take that stuff. And continue on. Oh, Zoria Buckner leveled up. What be you? Armor takes less damage. Yes. Okay, again, delivering medication. Those evil bounty hunters tried to prevent us from doing our job. Keep our transponder on so they don't identify us, and allows us to interact with the pirates. Of course, what I could do is after we sell this stuff, we can't do anything here until at least a month. Well then. It's our cargo. Launch a raid, 100% effectiveness. And so we want some ore. Not really worth the effort. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, so we can't do this. What else can we sell these drugs? Or sorry, deliver this medication. Pandemonium system, Belphegor. Oh, you guys are pretty consistent there. Pandemonium, 6 light years away. Could go back up there. It's we'll fly down. It's not that far. Yeah, we'll just fly down there and go. We got time. Not in a rush. So the Alliance is trying to figure out if they want to go into war. Plus, we're trying to kill time to get our ships repaired too. Six. We didn't get any repairs in for December. Well, we're in a rush to build the Eclipse before anybody else. The Empire is the only other ones that can build it, and they are not going to be building it anytime soon. They're in big trouble. How do you think we got the blueprints in the first place? We took advantage of a situation where we were able to raid and stuff. Pay attention. You're set on your stuff. Rocket bills full. Nice balls full. Keystone. Sandbox needs something. Oh, we have the subjugation core still working. So this is scan sandbox. This is on its own system, right? Oh no, it's in a system with core there. Extensive ruins, moderate extreme weather. So, why did I colonize this planet? Because of tech mining, I think. Could mine, but it's not really worth mining here. Here's her. I think her is out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Yeah, it's way down here. I was thinking maybe build a commerce thing here, but I don't know if it's really in range of anybody. It might be with these guys. It's not too far away, actually. Commerce, 450,000. I have to wait. We're only 500 grand. We'll wait on that one. Core, nothing for you. Fuel depot, nothing for you. Okay, so we're all set. We need to save our money a little bit, despite what Vuklos wants me to do, spending millions and millions on a ship we don't really need yet. Other than he just wants to see the light show, I think. Confused. Go away. Public. What are you doing? But it looks so nice. Yeah. I don't know if it's 5 million credits nice, though. So when does this picture track your movements and docking clearance? Oh. So, the Republic, how much do you guys hate me? Inhospitable. So that's the only way we can smuggle. So, go away. They screwed me on supplies. I hate this mechanic. This makes no sense. Because it hits every ship in the fleet, doesn't it? For combat readiness. Yep. Except for the mothballed ones. This is bullshit. Anyway. We're going to sit out here in the dark for a little bit. And I'm going to get my supplies burned because that's a stupid system. I don't approve of it. And we're just going to take 3,000 supplies. Because it's only eating up, 482 a day. Just to get our combat readiness back to where it's supposed to be. Such a bullshit mechanic. I don't know why it works that way. It makes no sense. Anyway, so we have to sit out here for a couple of days or so to get off their, get out of their memories is really what it is. And then we should be able to go, deliver our medications. Speed up time a little bit. Guess I should check my combat colony threats. Oh, we're good. We have an agent walking around taking care of these guys. It's all the disrupted stuff. It's one of our sorry, not agents, operatives is doing that job for us. Speaking of operatives. So this person's on Coruscant. Moncala. Oh, that's right, you're supposed to be repeat the last mission, which was working our reputation with the New Republic. So we'll do that. Confirm. Can you do anything interesting here? Among relations, procure a ship, instigate a rebellion. So he's on Coruscant. So again, to steal this ship is only going to cost 18 million. 18 and a half actually. And there's a good chance of success. 11%. So that's not going to happen. Okay, again, killing time. Now we'll We'll go fly over on January 1st. We'll sneak up and try to get in there. Sell these drugs. Or sorry, deliver these medications. Medicines. Deliver these medicines. Shit. Saw me. Hey, 300 grand. We're making some money now. So, what we're gonna do, now that we're away from everybody, we're gonna see if this guy recognizes us. And if he doesn't, we're gonna kill him. Fleet, identify yourself. Refuse. Team disengaged does not appear to be certain of your identity unless it is well reduced impact. Pursue them. We shall kill them. Let's cut them off. Bring you guys in for the missile and fighters, and bring you in for the fighters too. You guys too. Good enough? Good. They can't escape. They cannot escape. See what happens when you're slow? Can't dodge missiles, can't dodge fighters. And doesn't look like anybody's getting away, which is good. This is what happens when you chase fleets you don't know who they are. Oh, this guy is trying to get away. Nobody escapes. Ship recovery. Dreadnought. Consular, no. Okay. That person's ready to level up. Where are you? Say that person was ready to level up? I don't see that person here. Should only go after much smaller and weaker fleets. Well, I didn't go after them. They were chasing me. They were trying to get me to identify myself, and I was refusing to do that. And let's... see. Now the reason for this is they were bugging us, trying to get us to turn our transponder on. We're obviously not interested in turning our transponder on. Let's see if we can go meet up over there, or try to deliver this medicine to the needy people of the Republic. Ah, 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks. Do you want to sit around here for 3 more weeks, or Let me deliver this stuff somewhere else. It's not worth selling now. So, we'll go somewhere else. Do something else. Who's in this area that we can beat up on? So, looking for either Zan Consortium, Black Sun, or pirates to beat up on. Oh, there's 2 stations of pirates to beat up over there. Why? Got to disrupt the medicine trade. So we're going to go beat these guys up. I'm going to last I'll pin on. Confuse. So they want to fight us. That's how important their transponder stuff is. They want to fight us.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
I know. He's giving them advice. Oh, I see. You're advising them. Yes. Always pick on the fleets that are bigger than you. Tell them what to do. Always goes over well. Okay, so ships, stuff. And let's see, there's a station here. This might be ugly. You should escort me. Just in case. See, now that's flying right there. That's definitely not an Imperial pilot. Like, this one obviously is. Is that Tully? That's Tully causing trouble. Okay, fighters, come after those guys, the smaller ships. Oh, they got, how's this called? This is the Legacy. This is the completely made up ship. It only appears in Star Wars mods. Send the fighters against the station. Capture that capture ship would be nice. Which one? Yeah, if we can. Let's see. Fighters are gone. Bastards. Okay, station's down. Okay, now the station's down, so we can just kill everything.
Activating tractor beam.
Got love tractoring. It'd be nice to pick up a Venator too. Actually, either one of these ships will work well. You can put them in the secondary fleet if you don't need them in the main fleet. And the Legacy is disabled, so we got a chance to recover that. Hey, Victory, how you doing? Aw. Almost felt bad about that one. Okay, it's meant. Are we winning? Oh yeah, we're winning. Definitely winning. Look at them all run. Run, my brave little Republic fleet, run. He's gonna escape. Seeing chickens. Chickens everywhere. So all those retreated from the last fight. Keep in mind, they started the fight, not me. Second command, so that's Imperials. And 4 getaway. Ship recovery. Well, there's the Legacy. Let's beat the How. Victory 1's not too bad though. Back here, we're not done yet. Where's our extra loot? There it is. You know what? Are we at war with them now? They're hostile. They started it, damn it. So a raid would be 94% effectiveness, so they don't have much on the D side of defenses then. So, orbital bombardment, tactical, take out any defenses they have. Tony info. Adequate farmland, sparse rare deposits. Oh, look at that. There was a Stargate in the system. Destroy their solar array. That's not nice. That's just not nice. Not a lot of supplies. Oh, we can take out all their drugs. This will teach them not to buy our medicine. Lost 23 Marines. And leave. See, that'll turn or learn you to leave me alone. Oh, keep you leveled up. Gimpy needs what? Combat endurance, not really an issue. Systems expertise. Missile specialization. We have missiles. Not ballistics either. Combat endurance. We'll take combat endurance. Get that out of the way. Lead one below 50% hull repair below per second. Maximum total repair is higher. Whatever. Looking at the elite stuff. Maneuverability for capital ships. Actually, all ships. At most once every 2 seconds. Single hull damage above 500 points has the above 500 reduced by 60%. 50% hard flux dissipation when shields are active. Yes. Make that elite. Extend the range of point defense weapons by 200. Yes. Damage to weapons and engines. Confirm. Stuff there. Flux generated by energy weapons is reduced by 10%. CM rate increased. Plus 20 flux capacity per ordnance point spent on weapons. Faster flux dissipation when venting. What's the other one we're looking at? Just reduce flux generated by energy weapons. Why not? He gets all the elite skills. And we'll teach them. Oh, are they orbiting? Hostile. They got this station. Oh, look. Aren't they brave? So, Proclamator. This is a decent sized ship. It's no match for us, especially even with that station. Doesn't matter. Okay, so. Republic, they started it. Keep that in mind. They started it. I was just here to deliver medication, but that wasn't good enough for them. Nothing can stand before us doing all that galaxy domination thing. Maybe? It is medication. It's illegal medication, but it's still medication. Remember, heroin is only illegal morphine. That's all. Was waiting to medicate a lot? Yes, they were. Okay. Fighter strikes on the smaller ships. Oh, no. Focus on that guy. That fighter took a plasma thing to the face. That was not good for him. Trying to get this thing around so we can. Damn it. That's okay, I think it's gone. I was trying to shoot the arm off, but I missed horribly. Are some of your ships from a mod? All these ships are from a mod. These are all ships from the Star Wars mod. No, well, every ship, well, the station is part of Vanilla, but that's that. But all the ships in my fleet are from the Star Wars mod. Except for... No, I don't think I have any Vanilla ships in my fleet anymore.
Deactivating tractor beam.
Any Vanilla fighters? Not anymore. No. This is the aggressor. This is the Mandalorian aggressor Star Destroyer. And proceed. Make sure he doesn't get away. And nobody gets away. No proclamator for us. I want one of those. So. Okay, so this is it's raid usually. Can you do a raid? Or bombardment. This is to teach the Republic a lesson. They don't have any. Okay, so look. Okay, so what do we want from them? We want to take their drugs too. Sorry, medication. It's medication. It's not drugs. It's medication. 93% effectiveness. We lost 45 Marines. Ouch. But medication has been acquired. Get to go deliver the medication to the people who actually want it and won't give me crap over it, I think. Oh no, that's not what we're doing. Where are we going? Yes, destabilizing all the ground members.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
Okay. Wondered why reading up so many supplies. Leave me alone. Stupid bounty hunters, you can suck. Who's it this time? The Empire is this is an Empire related bounty on my head. Aw, too many ships this time. You good? They'll be fine. I don't think we have enough fighters. Tully, happy Starsector Day. You didn't hear me cussing out earlier when you ran your ship into mine. It wasn't appreciated, just so you know. Almost had to revoke your license. Trying to remember, you start early on Saturday. I do. Early starts throw everybody off. Okay. Now the fighters
it's that
go
time
into
again.
smaller ships.
Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Just did.
Tractor beam in effect.
And all my fighters are destroyed. So how that work? At this stage, what I'm usually doing something else at this time, forget. Well, it's only what? 6, 7 o'clock in the evening for you? Dinner time? Right? Roughly? Depending where you're going. Just at dinner, see? Tractor beam's not active yet. Why not? Didn't make it. And all my fighters dead again. Oh, can't dodge those. Can't dodge those. Oh, lucky hit there on me, or from me. And that's bad. Yeah, it's been upgraded a little bit. It just got some significant upgrades recently, simply because of pilot upgrades. But it can take a beating. That's why it's the flagship.
Activating tractor beam. Tractor beam deactivated.
This one looks like he's almost spinning out of control. Get him, K-Wings. So what happens? You focus combat skills instead of industrial leadership? Kinda. And when you use mods to make sure you get everything. So, yeah. Duke Nukem Laser Shoot Lantern EGA track on a 286 back in prehistory days. Duke Nukem, how loud. What you call it, fighters. EGA track? That's a really old one. EGA Trek is basically, it's based off an even older game.
Activating
Incoming message.
And if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's you basically fly around like in the Enterprise type deal, and you have like a limited amount of fuel, and you have to, you know, patrol the sector and warp from place to place, and, you know, destroy ships and that kind of stuff. It's actually based off an older game from the late 70s. Which was, you've seen in different versions on different gaming platforms for, again, decades and decades. Oh, look at all this little point defense laser machine guns trying to beat me up. Get him, K-Wings. Get that guy too. I think you made it. You definitely didn't make it. So, all those ones retreated. Field tankers never came in. Okay, we're going to your job. Give you the tools to win, so don't lose. And 2 still get away. You don't care about ship recovery. Ugh, all the parts. You have too much fuel. Will you be playing new Master of Magic when it will be released? Hell yes. Hell yes, I will be. Now, how long I've been waiting for a remake of Master of Magic? When did that game come out? Early 90s? 93, 94, I think, originally? Maybe 95? No, it had to be 93, 94 when Master of Magic came out. I've basically been waiting since 2000. Yeah, it was right after Master Orion. It's been a long time. Alone, you little bastards. Where am I going anyway? Oh, that's right, we're going to pick on the pirates in the system. You know what? I forgot to have the dog cam on. I forgot to put dog cam on this. Would you like to hear a rocket bark? Just a second. That's Mickey. God, you had to configure the sound in auto exec to get it to work. Yes. Yep. You have to play with all that kind of fun stuff. Dune game and see what it was like. I'm waiting. It's still in early access, Tully. Keep that in mind. I didn't realize, because I remember hearing about it earlier this week or last week, something like that, and I looked into it, and it's still in early access. It's not actually released yet. It's still being developed. So I will wait until it's more finished. But even then, I'm really an RTS person, so. Fuse. Go away. Carry the retreat. Carry the retreat. There. So we can actually trade with these pirates. How much do they want for the drugs? Only still 174. We didn't come here to sell drugs, I don't think. I think we came here to harass them. We're just seeing what they have for our market. We can sell stuff though, like all this extra fuel we have that we don't need. You can sell all this stuff actually. Early access, but it appears playable. You can buy it. Yes, you can buy it now. I'm just saying, just be warned, it is still early access. I wasn't sure if everybody knew that. So. Pirates are going to accommodate our stuff here that we need to get rid of. That's a Star Wars tech. This is not Star Wars tech. Basically, we keep all our Star Wars related stuff, sell everything else. Why? Because we don't need the vanilla stuff. Probably have a bit too much in the heavy machinery. It's a 240,000. We'll take that. Okay. Again, pirates. Yeah, if you don't like, yeah, it's with Steam. If you can decide whether you like it or not within 2 hours, you can't return it. Sometimes it's tricky on some games though to get something in, you know, within 2 hours. It's kind of some games. You play for like just over 2 hours, and you realize, oh, this really is not that good. Oh, we have more than 30 ships. It's okay. So again, the real reason we came here was to shut down the drug industry here on this planet. How do you do that? The best way to do it is to bomb them, take out their defenses. They don't have any. Do that. Then we're going to launch a raid. Try to acquire some valuables. Anything good? We'll make sure we take... Oh, wow. They don't have squat for... Look at that. 40. So they don't really have anything here. So we're not going to raid them. We're going to disrupt their operations of their spaceport, which makes it so that they cannot do stuff. You return Celesta. Oh, why Telly? .99% effectiveness, and they lost 15 Marines. Okay, so this planet is basically shut down as far as their spaceport is concerned for a while, so they're going to be really happy about that. I'm sure really just didn't grab you. No, that's understandable. That's understandable. It's not for everybody, I know that. I wish they had more variations in the voices, because it's only, what, 3 voices per sex, in which I wish they had more voices. But, because that would help a lot, I think. You like watching us play that? Yeah, I'm having fun. The multiplayer is pretty fun. It's almost like playing, like you're sitting at the table kind of deal, because everybody's controlling their own character. And we're discussing, you know, different things, that kind of thing. So it's kind of fun. Look further will not issue. Seems to take issue with your explanation for why your transporter recording can't be turned on. It's okay. Fine. We need more Marines, though. Good on supplies, drugs. Kind of expensive. Ooh. They want 1,200 at 438 each, so this will work. So $500,000 for 1,200, roughly. We can sell the rest of this for $224. It's still more than we paid, but we can get better prices somewhere else. So again, it's a $1.6 million now. See, delivering medication is a solid choice of jobs, company business, whatever you want to call it. So that works. Of course, now they do have a station. You take that out. I'm not a jerk. Really, I'm not a jerk. Just because I'm going to take out their station and then take all the drugs I just sold them. I mean, that's totally legal, right? Okay, take out the smaller ships with fighters. Go. Get the real world and spend all your time playing in the imaginary world, so don't talk about that. What happens when they start putting the real world into all your video games, though? How horrible is that going to be? Don't touch Meta. You mean Facebook? Oh, look at that big chunk of the station coming off. And working on smell in VR. Ugh. Word from our game sponsor Pepsi. Series of commercials ensue. Yeah. Epic boss battle. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that already. Okay, we don't want any of those. Okay, so. Right. 98%. They've got defenses up, so we're going to take those out. Military options, launch a raid, 99% effectiveness. Now can we get all those drugs we just sold them? Apparently not. Damn it. They don't have anything for taking. So fine. We'll disrupt their station too. For half a year. Okay, so we only lost 9 Marines, and we're good. Retirement VR paradise with the untold millions. Untold millions of what? People or dollars? But I've only seen a few soda or pizza ones. I'm surprised that we don't see it more than we have. Do the charity walk in VR? Hey, I can do that, you know. My Mandalorians, go away. Don't make me do something to you. Retreat. Okay, so we've disrupted both of the pirate stations in this area, or in the system. Get there. There's no pirate world down there. Oh, we haven't been over here. There's this white dwarf. Zen Consortium. Should we go disrupt them? Or still them. Look at all the pirates out here. So Kona, there's a gate in there. So we're gonna go there, take out this, pester this pirate station, and then take the gate back to our home system and take care of some business. We can do that. Virtual dystopia. Ugh. What's this? New Republic bounty hunter fleet. But I thought we're friends with the New Republic. Viscount, Bulwark, MC-90. Oof. I think they want to kill us. That's a really big fleet.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs.
After we run away from these guys, because this fleet is
too
too
big
big
for us. Your next break is in 2
us.
hours.
I mean, we might be able to kill them, but I don't feel like it, so we're going to disengage. Get away from these guys. Go away. We got other things to do. Yeah, they have a lot of fighters. A lot of bigger ships than what we have. Just trying to get it a little bit safer here. Oh, the scout report, yes. Just a second. Spot, good spot. Okay, so we'll save here. Let me get the scout report up and running, and then we'll find out the results when I get back from break. And what else? Oh yeah, scout report. If you're not familiar with the scout report, Scout is a cat that lives here in our complex. She's not a stray. She does have a home. Not our home, somebody else's. However, about 3 years ago, she adopted Mrs. Gimpy, and as a result, she shows up on our porch and in our condo on a regular basis looking for food. Mrs. Gimpy is more than happy to accommodate her, despite what Mrs. Gimpy may say. None of her efforts to make Scout not come back have worked because Mrs. Gimpy is not very good at doing that. She feels bad. Anyway, approximately this time every day, which is noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT, we guesstimate whether Scout's been seen or not in the past 24 hours, and she's currently on a 91-day streak of being seen. And what's the weather like? Weather's nice. It's not hot. It's not cold. Southern California. What do you want? No, that's about it. Anyway, we'll find out the results here in a second. If you do not see a predict button at the top of your chat window now, refresh your browser. It should show up, and then guesstimate. It's either yep or nope. You can wager as many acorns as you want. It'll do a default if you don't. It'll do default amount of acorns, but you can change that to whatever amount you want to do. Some countries do not allow you to actually wager your acorns, such as, Poland. Poland apparently thinks this is actual gambling. They think the acorns have value. They do not. You earn the acorns by watching the stream. They have no value whatsoever. Anyway, I'll be back shortly from break, and we'll find out the results of the scout report and some other stuff. Anyway, be back shortly. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the dog video.